Hello, everyone. This is Jillian Verdun from JMV Financial Services, your profit strategist, bringing tips and tricks to improve your financial situation for the new year. And we'd like to thank you for joining in to us today. And we are going to talk about business after COVID-19. 5 ways to jumpstart your COVID comeback. COVID-19 has shaken things up for the first half of 2020. However, there are very feasible ways to recover in the second half of the year. Let us take a very close look at business after COVID-19 and 5 ways to jumpstart your COVID comeback. Number 1, assess financial damage. To start things off, you'll want to assess any financial damage done to your business. There's no doubt that the pandemic will have created more expenses than usual, so it's important to log these things down. You'll be able to tell how your finance differs from a normal year and what to expect moving forward. Check your yearly invoices and see whether you can notice any anomalies. This way, you can record these things as they pop up and defend against a financial breakdown. Number 2, review your business plan. Next, you should review your business plan that you created at the start of the year. Are you close to your goals? How far off course are you? And hopefully, COVID-19 hasn't shaken things up too much. As long as you're still close to fulfilling your plan, there's still hope for your business. Don't delay on this step. A business plan is a fantastic way to proceed, but it needs to be laid out in full and followed at all times. Number 3, assess if you'll need to apply for funding. If the pandemic has really taken a toll on your business, you may need to apply for funding. Don't worry, as this isn't a bad thing. Many companies across the nation are in the same boat due to COVID-19. A little bit of funding can go a long way as you try to recover from the crisis. Number 4, revamp your budget, our spending plan, like I like to say. Because your financial situation is a lot different than a couple of months ago, there's a good chance that you will need to revamp your budget. Think about which expenses are necessary and which ones can be eliminated. This year, you might have to spend a little less than normal due to the pandemic. As long as you have an open mind, this adjustment shouldn't be difficult at all. Number 5, assess future threats and prepare a contingency plan. Last but not least, you should plan towards the future. COVID-19 isn't quite over yet, and the fall could bring in more infections and shutdowns. As always, plan for the worst case scenario. Think about how your business will proceed if employees become sick. Cleaning supplies to sterilize your office are highly recommended by the Department of Health. If things get really bad, you might need to revert to working from home for a few months. Procrastination and business finance should be addressed now as opposed to later. In conclusion, these are a couple of ways to jumpstart your COVID comeback and do business after COVID-19. The pandemic has definitely slowed things down, but not all hope is lost. If you use these tips to get back on your feet and conclude with a strong finish to the year, it's all a matter of starting now versus later. Again, we'd like to thank you for listening today, and please follow us on your favorite podcast. Bye.